Oh yeah, of course. I mean, being a local lad, you always want to play for the Guernsey side, and yeah, I mean, I've been quite fortunate in my progression, but yeah, always been a goal, and I started rugby quite late, so, but it was good to get the opportunity to play for the Guernsey first team. I think I was quite fortunate in my kind of youth experience. I mean, I went from playing for the youth sides, obviously, and I managed to captain those, and then I kind of got spotted quite early, and I was training with the first team when I was 15, 16, obviously not doing contact, but I was just trying to get involved as much as I can. I think some people saw some potential, and obviously when I was 17 I managed to get into the first team squad, and yeah, I mean, I think the biggest difference would be the physicality. I mean, it's a whole different game when you move up from youth to senior, where I kind of felt I was running through people, just grabbing the ball and running, but moved up to senior. I remember my first game I got absolutely worked. That's the last time I kind of tried to do that. So. Just the style of rugby's completely changed from even South West Free. I mean, if you look at the type of rugby player now, we're playing quite expansive, but we're trying to kind of get everyone involved. And as a player, my whole game's changed. Just I was quite an individual player, but I've had to kind of learn to be more of a team player, and try and expand my skill set to kind of fit into the game plan a bit more, and trying to take a leadership role hasn't been easy, but and it's something I still need to work at. But I mean, I'm hoping people would look at me, even though being a young lad, as quite a veteran as such of Guernsey. I've got to say my favourite player would be Brian Driscoll. I just love the way he plays, and his kind of just the way his leadership. But it hasn't really. I don't try to look for them for influences of my rugby. I try to look for people that are close to me and that I can kind of get experience from them. So BC, my dad, he kind of took me through the ranks a little bit, and obviously with Barts and Geordie and stuff like that helping out, it's been my rugby's just improved tenfold for me. I suppose when we beat Hove and got into National 3, that was a great experience, because obviously we had a bit of a downer the year before where we lost to them in the playoff, and to beat them coming around this time and getting that promotion it was brilliant, yeah. Oh, it's got to be Batman, eh? He's just a boy, he hasn't really got superpowers. He's just a self-made. Yeah, he's a good lad. I know him quite a bit, so. Oh, there's a huge difference. I mean, just the professionalism that's come into the club, and just the ethos. I mean, we never had a manager, but now we've got a manager. I mean, I remember our kit, it wasn't a matching kit, but now all our kit matches. There's little things like that. It's just little professional touches, and yeah, and obviously the people that we get in to play for Guernsey have really lifted our standards. So yeah, it's dramatically changed, but all for the good. Well, apart from loving mackerel, obviously, originally I was Batman, but Geordie decided to claim the Batman role, so I had to be the next best thing, which was obviously the Penguin. My composition being a local, I don't want to play a weakened team. I mean, the Guernsey team has always kind of gone on pride. And we've got a lot of heart in the team, and I know as a collective, I think none of the boys would want to play a weakened Jersey team, because at the end of the day, rugby's all about playing the strongest opposition, and I think Jersey should field their strongest team. So if you look at previous, I mean, obviously we've had some bad results previously, but if you look at last year's results, 29-0, but by half time we were well up there. I mean, and I go into every game thinking we can win a Siam Cup, and I know the boys do too. So I just say, yeah, bring it on, Jersey. I don't think they should weaken their side for us. Duck, tree, board. This is quite hard, isn't it? Laminate.